When this card is normal summoned, you can special summon one Shiranui monster from your hand or graveyard except Chief Priest, but banish it when it leaves the field. If this card is banished, you can target one face-up card your opponent controls and destroy it. You can only use this effect once per turn. Obligatory restriction on destruction effects. This says banished from anywhere, so Gold Sark becomes a removal spell. Interesting. And it says banished. So even if you have something like Macro Cosmos out, I'm not saying you going to have that, but you could. Or hell, even if your opponent has Macro out, get banished and blow up the Macro. Or whatever shit. This is probably one of the better effect monsters, mainly because it has built-in destruction. You normal summon, you get a Shiranui monster. You can get the tuner back from the grave, but if it ain't banished, that'd be some miraculous descent. Synchro these two, the tuner will be banished because of Chief Priest. Effect to summon the level 6. Unfortunately, the level 6 has some really dumbass restriction. Now, for the most part, you can just put the banished zombie in the deck just because you could do it, but you're probably not going to be switching nothing to defense mode just because, like, the tuner is like 1,000 attack. Little bitch. But if you go further up to make the level 8, and if the level 8 gets killed, you could target one of your bandit zombie type monsters with 0 defense, and all the Shiranui monsters have 0 defense. Synergy! You can just put something back. So this does not seem like a terrible card. Talk about the Priest. So the Priest is not a tuner. So if you was going to summon something with it besides the tuner, what exactly are you doing it for? It isn't like you could summon the Swordsmith, and since neither the Swordsmith or the Priest is a tuner, you couldn't synchro, and you couldn't get the Swordsmith's effect because it has to be sent to the graveyard as a single material to search a Shiranui card, which in this situation, I guess you would want the Priest because it's like a debris dragon, but you can't do that. Now, unless we get some shit that summons Shiranui monsters, ideally from the deck because you got the Priest to summon them from the hand of graveyard, that's wonderful. The Priest seems more like a card you really don't want to summon. You would just want this motherfucker to be banished. It'll be something your opponent has to worry about, even though it's once per turn, so it ain't that much they got to worry about. But it's something they got to worry about, and it's something they're probably going to overlook because let's just be honest here. Seriously, the Shiranui archetype is looking rather lackluster. But I clearly like it. Why the fuck you think I keep doing videos about every new card that's leaked? It'll be nice if this actually comes together somehow. And even if they do give us a spell, it is a low down, dirty shame that a spell was required to make this stuff not shit. Why isn't any of the level 4 Shiranuis a tuner? So right now, we are just relying on the level 2 small motherfucker. If you summon it off the priest, it gets banished. That's not how this is supposed to work. But then again, we got Zombie Master, which in most cases is generally better. But you still want the priest because when it banishes, it blows up a card. This shit's so fucking difficult, but I digress. So I'd like to thank y'all for watching. If you'd like to help me pay rent, all you gotta do is disable ad block, click an ad, or put it back on. Literally seconds out your day. Thank you very much in advance. It's very much appreciated. And you have my gratitude.